Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of Stay Out of My Fridge. Stay Out of My Fridge. And the voice you're hearing is me. It's Matt at Beard Laws, and guess who's joining me today? If you're guessing, it's Isla. If you're guessing, it's Avery. If you're guessing, it's the boys. Guess what? Wrong, wrong, wrong. We have a special edition. Joining me tonight on Stay Out of My Fridge is my wife, my co-host of the Your Town podcast, Meg. What is up, dude?
Hey.
Turns out we're super busy. When you get home the night before the episode releases, you don't have one, and it's 9:30 p.m. I say, hey, wife, how much do you love me? Want to go do a podcast? I'll sweeten you up with a little drive-through food. And you got yourself a snack wrap, and let's be honest, I saw the excitement in your eyes when you heard the snack wrap was back at the McDonald's.
I knew it was coming back. As soon as they released the chicken tenders, chicken strips, I was like, yes, they're bringing it back. But still waiting for the salad shakers.
You think they'll make a return?
I want them to. They were so good. So handy.
Yeah, I can see that. You think they'll make everything comes back from
I would love that.
80s style to 80s style, all that good stuff. How was the snack wrap? Was it everything you hoped for?
I thought it was good.
Yeah?
I did try one before.
Not so good?
They gave me the wrong one. I wanted the spicy ranch one. So they had the ranch, they had the spicy, and then they had the spicy ranch. Wanted the spicy ranch, they just gave me extra spicy. No ranch.
Oh, no.
It was just like a lot of sauce and
not good.
No, but this one was just the ranch, and it was what I remembered.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Kids seem to. Of course, the youngest seems to be the most expensive with that solid 6-piece order. Isla crushes that, but she got the golden reward, or the golden toy.
The mini toy, yeah.
All I had to do was buy McDonald's for the first time in probably a year, and boom, golden toys galore.
Yep.
Good stuff. Life on the road has been pretty busy. We spent 4 straight days in Philadelphia and New York. No cream cheese. It's not always sunny, it turns out. A lot of softball. Oldest kid Thursday. On this show, we call her Sissy. Then Avery had a tournament Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and they ended up with the first banner in program history with a silver medal. It was a long day. Championship day. We got there at like 7-ish, left about 7-ish. But yeah, you've been doing some camping with the kids and the dogs. Yeah, the big boy was not so good, huh?
It's been a lot.
Yeah, we haven't seen each other in a couple of days now, so date night.
3 days.
3 days down. Name of a band, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you miss me?
Yeah.
Oh, she said it with some confidence. Yeah, no, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, and unfortunately, when she walked into seeing me for the first time in several days, I was putting together a sauna, and self-admittingly, I put together the sauna against my better judgment and decided that I was going to put it together outside. Turns out it didn't fit coming through the door, and if anybody's wondering, it is a Kasui, Kasue sauna. It's a portable sauna. I'm excited for it. I've read so much into the benefits of a sauna. I know you grew up in a house with a sauna, right?
Mm-hmm.
And did you spend a lot of time in the sauna?
I did, but it wasn't while I was growing up. It was when, like, the oldest was little.
Mm-hmm.
So I was already moved out.
Gotcha.
So it was when I went over, but
not enough.
We used it every time I was there.
Yeah, it's so good.
Which was pretty much every night.
But you feel so good after a sauna session, sweating it out, better sleep, better mental health. I'm excited for my Kasue. Is that how you say it? Kasue, Kasue sauna?
Sure.
It's got the infrared lights. We're going to get a little red light therapy, a little steam sesh. So I do have to give Meg all the props in the world. So I try to put this sauna together. I get it all out. I get it all framed out. Don't put the cover on it and then go to move it inside. It's way too big to fit in there. So every once in a while, a dad has a little bit of a moment. So I start ripping and tearing and chucking. Meg was able to, the puzzle master that she is, she takes it all, puts it all together, and it's ready to go, pretty much. Are we going to use it tonight? Probably not. Meg hasn't slept in an actual bed in about a week, so...
I haven't actually slept.
So we're going to do that, but either way, feel free to check those saunas out. It's the official sauna of the Beard Laws studio, and I will report back next week on how good it feels and how much better. And to be honest with you, I heard that a good sauna is good for beard growing. We'll have to see, right? I'm wondering how hot it actually gets. I'm excited for it. I don't know about you, but yeah, we're gonna be on the road again, so a lot of late night podcasting again this weekend. We're the oldest old sissies playing in a softball tournament in lovely Syracuse, so we are going back to Syracuse. Probably get ourselves some crumble cookie, and who knows what else. We'll figure it out, but it's going to be an interesting weekend, and super excited that she has braved. It's a brave moment for her to kind of get over some fears or anxiety or whatever it might be and decide, hey, I'm going to go play some softball with these kids. It's going to be hopefully a fun weekend.
It's not the softball that she's nervous about. It's the new people. That's not knowing somebody. It's hard for most people.
And it's something that I don't overly know because it's not hard for me. I'm a social butterfly. I was gifted the gift of gab, and I can talk to anybody. And I have talked to anybody. I've talked peeing next to somebody in a urinal, pooping next to somebody in a stall, or hanging out in an elevator. It doesn't matter. Like, that's me. And it's hard for me to sometimes understand not only the female dynamic in this house, because I am filled with all sorts of women in this house, or young women, I guess, in this house. And I didn't grow up with a sister, so the dynamic is very hard. And I have to thank Meg for being like, no, this is normal when I just come home and everybody's crying. That's something I'm trying to get used to.
It's me.
Lots of tears, and it's a different dynamic for a dad that didn't grow up like this. But I'm figuring it out slowly but surely. But either way, super proud of the kids and everything. But I don't know. We got a couple of different little things that I thought would be fun to talk about.
Okay.
Let's go into, what about one of our pettiest fights? Get a little spicy, get a little there. I couldn't think of one. I was like, you know what? I think it'd be funny to talk about maybe a little bit of a petty fight, a little petty argument, where we each just kind of talk about something that seemed petty and we defend our sides. Maybe we debate, but nothing popped in my head. I don't know if there's anything that did with, I know every once in a while we get a little bit spazzy about certain things, but nothing really.
No, not really.
Maybe we're still fresh, and we're approaching 6 years together, 2 years married. Maybe this is the year we have a petty fight. I hope not. But there's just nothing.
Is it 6 or 7?
Oh no, I can't do math. I'm not the one that's skipping an entire grade of math, which is wild to me. We'll bring that up next week. Did you just roll your eyes?
I was counting in my head.
Interesting. I thought it was 2019, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's 6.
Yeah.
Approaching 6. But yeah, there's a time in every relationship where you just argue over something. Maybe, you double dipped in the salsa, or, you changed the thermostat, or maybe you forgot to turn the lights off, or something like that. It's just petty. I think
that's more like what the kids do
with each other.
The whole leaving the cupboard doors open.
That drives you bananas.
It does.
Speaking of bananas, we don't have any in there for my smoothie in the morning. And I just ate up my triple berries. So sorry about it. I'm going to be dipping into your smoothie stash. If anybody doesn't know, we're a big smoothie house now. I've been crushing the smoothies. I feel good with them. Do you? It's like a treat in the morning that's healthy.
Yeah, I like them.
I'm feeling good, like I should. Oh, she gonna sneeze. Oh, Gesundheit. Bless you. All right. So we don't really have the petty fight. So how about this? I thought this would be a little bit interesting. What did you think back in the day that marriage would be like versus what it actually is? You know what I mean? Because me and you, we got married later in life. There's a lot of our friends, brothers, sisters, whatever it might be, relatives, that they all got married pretty young. Me and you, we decided, you know what? Marriage wasn't for us in our early life. We found love a little bit later, and we got married, 2 years ago? So late 30s. You know what I mean? Like, growing up as a girl, did you have a dream in your head? Did you have something, a magical marriage in your brain? Like, is that something girls did? I'm going to admit I didn't. I'm a dude. I don't think that's normal for us. Like, I didn't have this is the perfect wedding for me. I didn't dream about that day. Was it something?
You're talking about the wedding or the relationship?
Sure, yeah, both.
Well, I assumed I'd have a big wedding.
Sorry about that.
because my family's huge. I didn't want anything too fancy. I was thinking, like, there's nothing quite like the old aunts making, potluck food. Make good wedding food.
I agree. I agree. For anybody that doesn't know, we did elope. We went to Vegas. We went to the Little Neon Chapel in Vegas, and we just kind of did our thing. We both have huge families. I mean, for us to have a wedding with our just immediate family, like first cousins, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, we were talking hundreds
Yeah.
of people trying to find a venue. And let's be honest, we don't have a lot of money with 3 kids. I mean, we're not over here balling. We're not over here just eating ramen every night, at least this week, because, well, let's be honest, we're eating out of hotel rooms and stuff like that. But, like, and anyway, I think it's old school, and I'm saying this, and I hope the kids listen, where the father pays for the weddings. Like, there's no chance I'm going to be able to afford 3 weddings for 3 girls. And we both kind of felt like we didn't want to put the burden on our parents. We went to Vegas. And I'm pretty sure your dad and mom aren't real sad about that.
Oh, they wanted us to do it by a pool in Florida. Right next to the pool, in our swimsuits.
Which, I don't know if that's a knock on me or... No, just kidding. No, obviously. But, I mean... How many years can you really go by without having a wedding party before it's too weird and too awkward? And we could renew our vows.
That's what I said. I said maybe
3 years.
Yeah.
Pick 3.
Do a renewal.
Yeah.
I would say like between 3 and 5.
All right. Summer
5 is a decent number.
Summer of 2026. We'll surprise everybody. We'll have a little. Does that seem good?
Yeah.
All right. What about it? Let's do it. So I guess going back to that, I mean, marriage can't be what we have going on, exactly what you dreamed of as a child. Like, I can't wait to move an hour away from my house and live in this craziness. Or is it pretty close? I mean, there's got to be reality and then just like dream expectations. I mean, you're going to have the big fancy wedding, the big dress, tons of people. Maybe you dream that you're going to, land a rich man.
Right.
That's jacked and not hairy.
I wanted to wear my mother's dress. But, after having kids and all that, didn't quite fit the way it should have.
That does
Back
happen.
when I was like 19, when I tried it on the first time. Things change.
They definitely do.
And then I ended up in a short dress.
In a hot environment.
Yeah.
But let me ask, I mean, the whole story of getting the dress is something that we'll remember for the rest of our lives.
What a nightmare.
Just a nightmare. And we're not, I don't think we need to get into it at this point. Maybe it'll be a special edition unless you want to get into it.
No, it's okay.
But it's a moment in our lives that we'll never forget. And I kind of appreciate it. It wasn't fun at the time. Pretty chaotic, pretty wild, but it's something that we'll definitely remember.
It's pretty sketchy.
Yeah, sketchy. Shout out to sketchies. All right, so let me ask you this. If we had met in high school, Meg, would you have liked me?
This is a loaded question.
It is a very loaded question. I don't know. Tell me about it.
I think in the right circumstances, yes. But I didn't really... now that I know what you looked like in high school, I remembered you from high school. But not in the best circumstances.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain yourself a little bit, or are you just going to leave it at that?
Well, you and your sweatband.
Yeah.
I've seen him in the sports cases, and I was like, oh, that was you.
And what she's referring to, she was a cheerleader in a little bit of a rival school in some small town. I happened to be the basketball player that rocked a sweatband, high socks, maybe an armband.
He was a punk.
She says I was a little bit of a punk. I don't know.
Or
just because of one little scenario that you might remember, and your entire cheerleading team got thrown out of a game and I got the blame for it. I didn't do anything wrong.
Mountain girls.
Yes. But come to find out, there was somebody that she knew that I was really close with, from that school. So you're trying to tell. So I guarantee you, if you would have came with what is he, a reverend, pastor, the man of God, old Josh, if you would have made a trip to old Lisbon and hung out with me, you would have fell for me.
Probably.
Life would have been a lot different.
Yeah. It would have been a lot different.
Yeah. But it didn't.
We probably wouldn't be in New York.
There is a 1,000% chance we would not be in this state.
Yeah.
But And it's sad to think about because, like, if that would have happened, the 3 kids we have,
I know.
we wouldn't have any of them.
It's true.
We'd probably have much different, smarter, classier, more expensive punk style kids. Maybe a boy, though. That would have been kind of cool. Just one boy. That's all we needed. Either way. So yeah, you would have definitely liked me. And what do you? I was going to ask you. Do you have any like irrational fears that you've never told me that I can know and hold it against you? And you don't really. No.
Irrational fears?
Yeah.
Dark, deep water.
That's not irrational. That is 100% reasonable.
But I feel like my reason is irrational.
Tell me more.
Well, they had the high rocks where I lived in the lake, and my friends always told me there were 60-foot catfish that lived in the caves under the high rocks, and if you jump too deep, they eat your feet. And so I was terrified to go, and they talked me into jumping off the rocks one time. I was like, I'll do it once and then leave me alone. I don't ever want to go down too deep in this water because you can't see anything. And I decided to do it with a life jacket on.
Yikes.
Yeah, and
It didn't end well.
Physics happened, and I hit the water, and the life jacket came up and pretty much broke my nose. But no catfish got my feet.
You didn't think to just jump in holding it?
Just bled a lot.
No?
No, I did not. I wanted to be like a bobber.
Did you ever get into rope swings as a kid?
Yeah, somewhat.
Did you like them? I hated them. Hated them.
I didn't like them at all.
Because I was, growing up, I was always the chunky kid, didn't have the upper body strength like all my farming buddies, so I was the one that like barely made it into the water and just flopped.
By the time you get to like the edge of the water, your toes are already dangling.
Oh, yeah.
And then you just like splat.
Yeah. Stupid rope swings. That's some North Country. People are listening and be like, rope swings? What are you guys talking about, rope swings? But, all right, well, you know what? Meg, on this segment, when we have the kids, we decide to be fridge detectives. I think it's time for you to introduce. So what we do is we look at a fridge, we talk about it, and we try to make a guess on who owns this fridge. Typically, Isla sings us a little bit of a fridge detective introduction and outro. Is it something that you wanna take on, or you just want to get into it?
Fridge detective, whose is it? Whose is it? Fridge detective, who's it gonna belong to? Fridge detective.
I like that way better than we're gonna pin you down and nail you or something, or beat you, or whatever came out of there. And
man,
unbelievable. But all right, let's go ahead. We're gonna share the screen right here, and here is the fridge of the day. I know it's a little bit harder to see for whatever reason on my screen. On the Google Chromes, I'm not seeing a magnifying glass. Usually we can click into it. So the first thing I want to ask you, Meg, what is the first thing when you're looking at this fridge that pops into your, like, what catches your eye right out the gate?
The Great Value brand deli meat.
That's the first thing that pops in your mind?
Isn't that what it is in the middle?
Yeah, it definitely looks like a honey ham.
Is it Great Value brand?
100%.
Okay, yeah, that's what I see first.
See, I saw this purple bag, and my brain was like, what do we got going on in here? And then it got even crazier behind it with the reflective thing.
It's a teacher.
You're going right for it? 100%? What do you think's in the bag? What you got in that bag?
Their lunch stuff for the next day.
Oh, they're prepping both bags? So, like, you're saying teacher and kid?
Yeah.
Oh,
yep. I am saying teacher and kid.
Okay. Interesting. We don't need to make the final guesses. Let's detect a little bit harder. So
Sorry,
we got some apple.
I jumped right in.
No, it's okay. You're good. It's your first time here. We got some apple juice, almond milk. Don't like that, but we still got some whole milk. What do you got back here? You think more apple juice, or this looks like a tea? Is this some tea? Maybe a jug of tea?
Maybe.
Obviously, there we got a little leftovers, typical for a family. Some English muffins. All right. What's this? It looks like the meat. Almost from there, like they cut a steak but only cooked part of it and then put it in a freezer bag in the fridge. I don't know what this is. I don't like it.
I can't really see that far.
I'm having a hard time seeing it as well because we're a little bit old, and
from where I am, it looks like chicken parm.
It's maybe it's a plate. I was thinking it was styrofoam, like they cut the meat. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And it was like, hey, I'm only going to cook half a steak, but you're more right with leftover. Maybe some pizza on a plate. I'm not 100% sure on that, but then you get into the crisper drawers. What's in our crisper drawers, Meg? Go ahead. It's okay. Liquid. What kind of liquid?
Liquid in cans.
Yeah, it's kind of like we don't exactly have a beer fridge, but although we did go beer fridge summer, We threw a beer fridge next to now where the sauna is. That's pretty fitting. And so we did that, but we still had a little bit that didn't fit in there. So our crispers are actually some adult beverages, which, hey, that's what you do when you sacrifice. When you got kids, sometimes you throw some booze in the bottom.
Yeah, they got a whole shelf.
Mm-hmm. So let's see what we got in here. These look like Slim Jims, am I right?
I was gonna say like those the beef sticks.
Okay, yep. And this looks like maybe some lettuce and some applesauce and what are these, like some Go-Gurt packets or something? A lot of like kid stuff, which makes more sense. Like, hey, kid, just go in there and grab it. All right, so let's slide over here. We're going to see what's on the doors. Very organized. This is way more organized than that, which is going to be a clue of some stuff. We got some pickles, some mayonnaise, a lot of condiments in the condiments here. I mean, what typically do you put into the fold-up thing? Like, what's the purpose of the fridge when you do the fold-up thing? Is it eggs, butter?
I put butter in it.
But what is
sticks of butter?
But like, what do the fridge salespeople say? Hey, this is your. Is it your butter thing? Is it your egg thing? Like, what is the purpose?
I would say eggs or bread.
Okay.
But I always put butter in there.
I'm asking. I don't know. I've always had one in a fridge, and I never knew the exact purpose. But a lot of the newer fridges, they don't have these.
That one looks big, though.
Does
like it could be a loaf of bread size.
Because, yeah, it's got some minced garlic, maybe some paste, some lemon juice, and maybe a pudding or something. I don't know, but then they got the condiments lined up. Then they got the yogurts and more condiments. Pickles, love it. Then on the bottom, you got some water, protein. Woohoo! Look at that. Yeah. That's awesome. That's my favorite thing in this fridge right now. Maybe some energy drink, some juice. We're going to slide over here. It's going to show the other. Oh, it's going to show the freezer. I like this. Some bonus content. We got some meatballs. We got some pizza rolls. We got some pancakes, some Eggos, some chicken that looks like it's been in there unwrapped for a long time. That's what we do. Cauliflower margarita pizza. Don't love it, but there's probably a reason. Maybe some frozen veggies. What do you think the orange bag is? Sausage?
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggies.
Then maybe wait, is that one? No, that's meatballs. Yeah, I'm going chicken nuggets.
Meatballs, chicken nuggets, a practical little ice maker, which we don't have. Then we got a fourth slide. Oh, the other door there. We got a double ice cream, vanilla, chocolate. I don't know what that is. Some French fries, some Texas toast.
Hot Pocket maybe or something?
Hot Pocket. What's this? Like some rolls, some biscuits or something? What do you think's in the blue bag? More fries? More chicken nuggies?
Maybe.
All right, so pretty solid little fridge. Let's go ahead, Meg, if you're ready. Let's make your guess.
I'm still saying a teacher.
Okay.
With a child.
Okay.
That's going to school with them.
Single mom, married mom. You know what I mean? What do you think? One kid, two kid, multiple kids, 3 kids, 4 kids?
I think 2 kids.
2 kids? What gives you the 2 kid vibe?
The little packets in the bottom drawer.
Mm-hmm. You thinking like both school
one
age?
One school, one younger.
So one not quite in school, one a little bit?
Yeah.
What grade do you think the one kid's in? Like 3rd or below?
What's on the lunchbox?
I just see like a reflection. I don't see like a pattern. It just looks like a silver, shiny.
Looks like a Mickey Mouse or something from here.
Yeah, it almost looks like if you were watching Ghost Hunters and they were using the thermal camera. I think it's a reflection, probably.
Let's say like 2nd or 3rd grade.
2nd or 3rd grade. Married couple, you think, or single mom?
I'm going to say single mom.
Yeah, what gives you the single mom vibes?
It's very tidy. Very,
no dude in there just messing things up.
Thought out, you know.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go married couple. Is it the beef sticks? That's a dude thing. I think he's like, you know what? I get one drawer. I think he's got some beef sticks in there. He's kind of trying to watch his figure. He's got a little salad. There's some other things in here that doesn't look overly healthy. And then you got the whole milk. So I'm gonna say, hey, at least he's gonna have some cereal with some whole milk. I know you're probably thinking young kid whole milk, but I'm guessing this. I hate to agree with you, but I'm thinking teacher vibes as well. And I think she's like, well, we're going to go with the almond milk and this one kid. And then the second kid, they're just like, the hell with it. It's going to be like that. You know what I mean? They had like a soft ma. Yeah, a soft ma. She's a little bit, maybe even allergies, but I think she's on the health kick where she just thinks,
I'm not going to drink coffee.
You think so? A whole thing like that? I think they're force feeding the kids this crap, the almond juice, the nut juice.
No, because there's the apple juices.
I understand, but
I don't think so. I think it's for coffees because the new trend is to like use the cold brew, a little bit of cold brew with like quite a bit of the almond milk or oat milk or whatever.
Can we call it nut juice? That's what it is.
Sure.
It's not milk. It doesn't come from an animal. But then you got the English muffins. I'm thinking the dad's going to make himself a little, egg McMuffin homemade style in there. Got the deli meat. That's what dad gets underneath there. It looks maybe like some of those microwavable bacons. This is 100% kid drawer. I agree with you. I think there's multiple kids. I think I'm going to, two sticks out in my brain. And I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to go teacher vibe. And the dad, I'm just going to say he's, man, what's the dad do? That's way too organized, though. That's what kind of throws me off. But you sneak in that yoo-hoo, that's dad's. Dad's got the yoo-hoo. He's like living in there. He's got this little hot sauce here. He put the upside down barbecue sauce, some Sweet Baby Ray's, the mayonnaise. That's all dad. That's a dad vibe. This is Ma's section. That's a dad section. Look at that. Right? She's like, you get one spot on this fridge. So I'm going to say he's an accountant. He just kind of, he sits back and he's like, all right, honey, you're right. A little more patience because I feel like accountants have patience.
Okay.
So 2 kids, married couple, patience. That's dad right there, the pizza things. Little, jelly meatballs. These are for the kids.
That's tired, Mom.
Cauliflower, that's a Ma thing. Like, yeah, come on, honey, make cauliflower pizza. And he's like, the hell with that. I'm having pizza rolls. Compromise. And ice cream. Dad's like, give me the chocolate, some Texas toast. That's a dad thing. Look, it's not even folded over when they shut the fridge. It's sticking out. Dad's like, I'm exhausted as well. Younger kid, other kid. Boom. Detecting that fridge. I think that was pretty good. Somebody posted this a little bit ago, and they put, their guess was, let's see here, single child household, and an adult takes lunch to work. Younger child, probably 6 or 7. Adult, maybe in their 30s, either likes or hates Yoo-Hoo and has let that thing in and sit there for way too long. Likes making at-home McDonald's breakfast sandwiches. Ooh, I had that call there. McMuffins. Sandwiches in general ever. Let's see, who posted this? This was Anonymous, something 444. They did not respond to this thread. So we don't exactly know who owns this fridge yet. It was the first one on the fridge detective. So we'll have to check back, and if you guys want, make sure you go check it out. Again, it says Anonymous. Say Anonymous something 444. It was an hour ago at the time of the recording, so we'll do an update potentially, or maybe we won't. But either way, it's getting late. We gotta go put some kids to bed. Maybe have a little otter pop. We got some juice otter pops, but I wanted to finish this with a little final segment. All right, we're gonna do a twist on affirmations. So each person, me and you, Meg, we're gonna start a sentence with "I love you," but followed by a lighthearted roast. It could be something like, I love you, but if I find one more clump of hair in the shower, then I'm hitting up HR and filing a complaint.
Is that yours?
Kinda. That was pretty good, right? I mean, I could try to do better.
It's your hair.
Okay. What are you going to do then? I love you, but...
I thought you were going.
I just did one. Okay, I'll do it.
That was not real.
It was real. It came out my mouth.
It's not my hair, though.
Oh. Okay, well, if I find one more here...
I feel like you were pretending to be me when you said that.
I kind of was.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not counting it.
I love you, but if you bring one more animal into this house, I am calling the animal control department and saying, hey, does the SPCA have any opening? Because apparently we have a set of potentially pregnant salamanders in this house on top of 4 cats, 2 dogs, and a partridge, and an apple tree.
We do not have a partridge.
It's out in that apple tree.
It doesn't count as a pet. It's outside.
Okay.
And I didn't bring the salamanders.
So the youngest, Isla, just happened to drive herself home with them?
She brought them home with her. I didn't bring them. It wasn't me.
Wasn't me. All right. I love you, but what you got for me? Remember, keep it lighthearted, roasting. Don't hurt me. Hit me with it.
I love you, but...
Uh-oh. Oh.
Sometimes you don't see the end picture when you start something.
I rarely do.
And it backfires.
Yes, because I play checkers, not chess.
Mm.
You're gonna leave it at that? Is there something? Is there something recently that I didn't see the big picture on?
Well, I mean, what's the word you use? You get spazzy.
Yes. Good. That's good. All right, we'll end it on that.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got. Appreciate you. How was the vibes of Stay Out of My Fridge?
That's good.
I like it. Cool. Well, thank you for filling in. I know it's past the kids' bedtime, so I love you, but I got to do some editing and artwork and all that fun stuff to post this. So that's all we got. And again, I do apologize for the AC noise in the background. We have a very small studio. It was 93 in the studio because we walked in the door, ate some quick food, jumped in the studio. So I'm sorry that you guys do have to listen to that, but it is what it is. But either way, if you're still here, we can't thank you enough. We'll be back next week with the kids. Thank you, Meg. Check us out on the Your Town podcast every Monday. You can watch it on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's cool. But that's when we release it. That's all we got. We'll see you next week. Meg, I just got one thing to tell you. Stay out of my fridge. Bye-bye.
Knock. Who's there? It's the podcast you adore. Stay out of my fridge. We're back, ready to explore. Gotta tell a tale, gonna make you laugh and make you smile. So buckle up tight. It's gonna be a wild ride. We're diving deep into your fridge where secrets hide.